Dense fog advisory in southwest Louisiana. It extends into our viewers here for St. Mary Parish along and south of Highway 90, but away from the coast. Most of our viewing area not under the advisory, and the majority of us are doing just fine with visibility at this hour. You can see many spots running 10 miles or better. Lake Charles is down to a quarter mile where they are under the advisory. Bogalusa down a bit at 4 miles, so not a ton of fog yet. Let's give you a look at what our fogcast thinks, and doing a decent job on honing in where it is right now, and it really kind of pegs areas west of the Caparotta Basin for the greatest threat overnight into tomorrow morning. But you see some patchy fog locally is possible. It's going to be more widespread, we think, on the west side of the Caparotta. By mid-morning, anything we've got locally should be gone, but watch how quickly the fog develops tomorrow night into early Wednesday. This is midnight, and the graph model here already has it overspreading the area and has it much more widespread Wednesday morning. So that's Christmas Eve morning. The other big story here is if the graph is anywhere close to right, as we get into Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, the fog is slow to dissipate. Note this is approaching noon. It's still got quite a bit in place Christmas Eve. Quickly brings it back Christmas Eve evening, so that's a big deal. I know many of you have family get-togethers, maybe headed to midnight mass. Gonna have to watch out for that. More fog showing up Christmas morning, and again, the graph at least really slow to dissipate at Christmas Day. I'm hoping this is a little too aggressive because that could be a real travel issue if you're headed to or from New Orleans, over the Bonnie Carey, up I-55 especially, those sorts of spots. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll update you tomorrow with the latest. Tonight, rains have largely come to an end. There are a few sprinkles left up along the state line. That's about it. We're about done with the rainfall, not only now, it looks like for the next several days. Of course, it's mild outside, mostly low to mid 60s. Baton Rouge 64, Gonzales 65, Hammond to Macomb checking in at 62. Tomorrow morning, we'll start out mid to upper 50s. Again, patchy fog. And then as we get to lunch, warm it up quickly. Low 70s, skies becoming partly cloudy. And yeah, about 15 degrees above normal. Top it out in the upper 70s, keep it dry. And giving you a first alert to the warm weather remaining in place. It's not just us. Look at this. This is the departure from normal for high temperatures on Christmas Day. We're going to be about 15 degrees above normal on Christmas, but places like Dallas, nearly 30 above normal. Memphis to Kansas City, about 25, nearly 20 above normal. Denver, all the way up to Billings, Montana. So it's quite the outbreak of warm weather as we head towards Christmas. Now, here's a little more detail on your Christmas Day. Doesn't show here, but probably going to have some fog around mid to upper 50s, low 70s at noon, highs in the upper 70s. The good news for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we expect both those days to be dry at least, but we're definitely going to have to watch out for the fog. The reason for the warm weather is the sprawling dome of high pressure that's building across much of the central U.S., and that's just going to dominate over the next several days. So morning fog, our big concern going forward right on through Christmas. Otherwise, highs well above normal, upper 70s Friday, and even into the weekend, we're mid to upper 70s. A few showers show up this weekend, a little better chance Sunday. That's ahead of our next cold front. It does look like that front will pack a punch and bring a return of winter temps by next Monday.